we will continue going to State House if there is more work to be done. If there is more money, we'll go. Because finally you'll ask us, what did you do when others were getting into all these projects?
Truth be told, Simba Arati has declared war against Dr. King of Matiang'i. And he has declared that who comes along his way when he's trying to push for William Ruto's agenda in the Gusii region, atapita na yeye. I've been listening to Simba Arati's language, consistently belittling Dr. King of Matiang'i. I've been listening to him keenly. He has decided to push for the ODM and ignore Dr. King of Matiang'i's ambitions. Simba Arati, ever since he got into William Ruto's camp, he has never been in the office. He's now available all over Kisii, campaigning, telling the people what William Ruto is doing and is planning to do. But mysteriously, he has stopped saying what he's doing as an individual with the money that is given to the country of about 13 billion shillings every financial year. He has refused now. He's talking about what William Ruto is going to do. But the money that is given is doing nothing with it. But he has seriously decided to decampaign Dr. King of Matiang'i in the Gusii region. Ladies and gentlemen, he has reached a point he does not care what the public or the Gusii community thinks about him. It's all about what he wants to do for President William Samoei Arap Ruto, ensuring that he has gone for the second term. Ladies and gentlemen, then I ask myself, what could be the reasons as to why, regardless of being branded a traitor, regardless of knowing that he's doing the wrong thing by going against Matiang'i, regardless of knowing that Matiang'i is a better leader than William Ruto, and regardless of knowing that the Gusii community wants unity under Dr. King of Matiang'i, why is it that Simba Arati has decided to still be adamant and support President William Ruto in the Gusii region? That is what I want to highlight for you here today on this particular video. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Makua Times, please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My number is always here for those who want to talk to me, engage me, and encourage me. Most importantly, inform me further. Please feel free to do so. Let me dive into this topic here today without much wasting of time. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the mission of Simba Arati? Number one, it's to distract Dr. King of Matiang'i from his national cause for you getting support from across the country. When there are chaos at home, there will be attempts of Dr. King of Matiang'i to get back to Kisii and cool down the temperatures. So Simba Arati wants Matiang'i to do exactly that, to make it a battle between him and Matiang'i within the Gusii region. And I want to caution Dr. King of Matiang'i not to fall into that trap. It is too early. Let Simba Arati move around, make his noise. The people will judge him by themselves. So if he falls into the trap of Simba Arati and Ruto and Raila, Dr. King of Matiang'i is going to go down to a Kisii leader. Yet he's supposed to be a national leader so that he can be able to get support from across the country. If he gets to that level of Gusii, to stop Arati under there, Matiang'i will come to the level of Arati. People will start comparing them. Arati or Matiang'i? Who is strong, Arati or Matiang'i? And eventually, it will reach a point now Arati will feel powerful. That is empowering Simba Arati. So, Matiang'i cannot come down to pick Simba Arati and then be at the same level. That is impossible. So, what can I advise Matiang'i to do? Get to Western Kenya. Go to the coastal region, get to the Rift Valley and do your campaigns. The crowds you pull in Western, the support you get from the coast, the support you get from the Rift Valley, the support you get in Nairobi will be able to speak a statement in the Gusii region, and Simba Arati will abide whether he likes it or not. Don't trouble yourself with Simba Arati. What is the second mission of Simba Arati? Is to create a perception in the Gusii region that the Gusii region is divided and that Dr. King of Matiang'i is weak. Especially now, there are William Ruto's mercenaries moving across Kisii, having meetings, political mercenaries, I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, people are trying to show that Matiang'i has been weakened. But let me tell you, I receive calls from the Gusii region. I'm personally from the same place. I go there and people say, anyone who is not with Matiang'i in 2027, he will go home. But Simba Arati is determined to create the perception that can even weaken Matiang'i in other areas. Like now, someone said here on this channel that charity begins at home. You cannot just seek support elsewhere before you get 100% support from your region. At some point, Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i has to make things clear that the Gusii community is fully behind him. But the fact is also, Simba Arati is getting a perception that will discourage other people from other communities. But luckily, Kenyans are able to see that William Ruto is getting people from Kiambu, is getting people from Ujaloni, is getting people from the coast. So generally, everyone is feeling like it is the same thing all over. But Simba Arati, of course, is determining that perception to make sense to the people. It will reduce even Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i's negotiation powers. What we know, Simba Arati is a great mobilizer. But as I said in another channel, Simba Arati went to a church. As he was talking, a congregant of that particular church just stood up and said, "Where was Simba Arati the one time?" It was not captured in the media, and I'm insisting that the media of the Gusii region work and work smart. Grow your channels by being neutral. These people had literally not to show that, but it happened in a church. Simba Arati felt embarrassed. That is a church, not a drunk person. These are people who are seeing Simba Arati from the third eye, not these naked eyes that we are seeing like that. Everyone can see. Another mission is this, ladies and gentlemen. Simba Arati wants to get a lot of money for the campaign. He knows that in the Gusii region in 2027, if Onyonka comes on board, that is a formidable candidate that can take him home very early in the morning. So if he does not prepare himself financially, so popularity, in terms of popularity, he will not manage Onyonka. Money has to kutembea. Branding here and there, things done. Ladies and gentlemen, Simba Arati is a very great mobilizer, and he has been doing that before. Now, what I can advise Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i's team, because this is the best we can do, to go and have a local team to deal with Simba Arati, to make him beat himself by his own game. When he goes to a place, people don't see him as a governor. They see him as a traitor. He will receive traitor calls all over he goes in the Gusii region, and it will end up eventually to bring him down. He will avoid all these things. Another thing, it is some of these leaders whom we have from the Gusii region to face him off and tell him precisely that whatever you are doing, it is for your own stomach. Because they have been going to State House every now and then to talk about the same things. Stadium, cancer center, and stuff. In the next meeting, they will do the same things. Furthermore, Simba Arati has 13 billion every month, and he needs to develop the Gusii region. But he hasn't done that. So in a nutshell, as we speak to ladies and gentlemen, as much as Matiang'i is concentrating now on the national level, let him also find a team to deal with Simba Arati locally, because Simba Arati has a lot of women supporting him. And in fact, if there are people who he manages to sway easily, are the women of the Gusii region, our mothers from the Gusii region. Please don't be swayed this time around. I don't know what is your take, ladies and gentlemen, but I think that is what is happening in the Gusii region. See you next time for more videos. My name is Abel Mukwa. For those who have been following my channel, I want to thank you so much. Please keep following, keep subscribing. We're heading to 14,000 and later on to 20, probably within the month. Please feel free to be part of the journey. See you next time.